I don't
Yeah,
think he is. Like in real life, I'd say he was. But
He was like, it was like 1940s or something like that. When I was
born,
first.
his date of birth was the 22nd of the 10th, 1929. That was a long time ago. And he spent
Almost
he
a
spent
century.
he spent
Yeah.
20 years at one club, and that was Dynamo Moscow.
Wow, in Russia.
Why is this guy just
Yeah.
AFK
Oh
all
yeah,
of a
he is
sudden?
Russian, isn't it? He is Russian.
Yeah, Yashin is Russian. He made 326 appearances in 20 years.
That's it.
Yeah, I would expect more.
Isn't it? If he's a legend goalkeeper, he should have played at least 1,000.
Hold on. One of the greatest goalkeepers in history, revolutionized by the modern game by technicality, utilizes defenders when in possession. The start of the 1960s gave Yashin his greatest moments in his international stage. By winning the 1960 European Championships with the Soviet Union, regarded as the penalty-saving expert, Yashin is attributed to have saved over 150 in his 20-year career, more than any other professional goalkeeper in history. So
Wow.
he was basically the best goalkeeper against penalties. That's not too bad anyway. I'd say
Let me
he's
tell you one
dead.
thing. Everyone's saying about him though, he cannot save a long shot to save his life.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's true. If I look up Yashin.
I swear long shots are easier to save than shots right in front of your face.
No.
Why? Because you get more time to react.
I know. It's just the way long shots are made on this game. Like
Lev Yashin.
Oh, FIFA, okay. So you were talking about real life?
This Siri can't even understand flipping Russian words. I swear to God.
Who?
Siri.
Oh, you've got an iPhone now.
I had an iPhone for a year.
I thought you had a Samsung phone.
I used to. Lev Yashin. Oh, he died. He's actually dead, but he's been dead for a while. Died March 20th, 1990.
Wow, 5 years ago.
Double touch.
That was...
No!
So 10 years. 10 years is 2007.
Aww.
20 years is 1997. So 27 years has been dead.
Wow.
What? Lev Yashin. What age was he? Oh, he was nicknamed the Black Spider or the Black Panther. That's why he was nicknamed. Oh, he died actually pretty young. Well, I wouldn't say young. He was born 22nd of October 1929. Died at the age of 60.
I was thinking exactly 60 in my head as well, you know. That is so weird. I was saying that he died at about 60 in my head.
So he played for Dynamo Moscow for 20 years. So from 1950 to 1970 he was active at that club. Made 326 appearances. I'd say at the age... So he started at 1950.
Oh my lord! This guy was down by 3 goals. He came back to me 4-4. Fair play. Fair play. He came back 4-4.
You know who I would like to see in the game? He was a legend last year and the year before. A really good United legend, but he's not on the game.
Neville.
Not Gary Neville.
Paul Scholes.
No, not Paul Scholes.
Ryan Giggs.
Nope, not Giggs.
No!
Alright, give me...
Cantona.
Not Cantona. He was never a legend.
Oh, I don't even know that.
I'll give you a hint. He was part of United's first success in the Champions League.
I don't know if... No, Van der Sar.
Not Van der Sar. He wasn't there way back. This was back in the 1950s. Or no, 1960s.
Oh, I won't know then.
Alright, I'll give you another one.
Oh, the guy came back 4-4 and already, it's the 90th minute now, I've gone up 2 more goals and more.
Alright, I'll give you
up by 2 goals.
Another clue, but the player...
I won't know, if it's that long ago, I won't know.
Have you ever watched Mini Minter?
I've watched him before, but I don't like him. Like I've watched a few of his videos.
He did a series back in FIFA 16, and the player that I'm thinking of was in it, and he's a legend at United. Alright, you don't know. I'll give you another his nationality.
Didn't he make another series like the best or whatever?
Huh?
Didn't you make another series on FIFA 17?
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Oh,
because
well,
Baron, you know the name, but don't. I'm gonna mute Dre, but I'll tell you.
No, just tell me the name of the guy. For God's sake,
Okay, his nationality. He's from Northern Ireland.
No, I don't know. Just tell me who the player is.
George Best.
Yeah, that's who it was.
No! How did I not get that?
I even said the name. I think, I don't know.
You said the very best. That was the name of the series that he did. It was George Best.
How?
How could you not have thought of that?
No! That's not fair!
I'm surprised you even know it. You've heard of George Best before, haven't you?
Yes!
Yeah,
George Best!
Right.
The coach!
George Best.
Oh, I don't get it! Like, how? Yo, this guy got bronze in the weekend league. Can I go up against him? I'm gonna go up against him.
Yeah.
What are you wagering?
Nothing.
Oh.
But it's for the chance.
Oh, you get to choose if you want to go against
his
people.
team. He's got Hazard, Pogba, Boateng, Bailly.
I'm guessing you regret it.
Inform Alisson, Drini, Martial, Vidal, Aurier, Farman. Oh man, I'm dead.
So you regret it? I'm guessing.
Sure, George Best was practically one of the best players, one of the best Irish players to ever grace football.
I wonder why. It's definitely not because of his name.
It's not his name, no. He was scouted back in... Right, so... Born the 22nd of May 1946. And he died on the 25th of November 2005.
Oh, he's dead?
Yeah, he was dead. He was dead for a long time. He had liver problems.
How long ago did he die?
So it's 2017 now.
And he died when?
November 25th. We've gone past his anniversary. So
no, we haven't.
So of 27.
No, we haven't.
Yes, we have. We're in October.
No, we're not. We're in November.
We're in November.
And October's before November.
Right. Yeah. So if you remember, if you now know,
you died then.
George Best.
George Best.
Wait, what year did he die? November 25th of 2000. Huh. So he's been dead for almost 12 years.
Right. So he was born in was a Northern Irish professional footballer who played as a winger for Manchester United and the Northern Ireland international team. in 1968 he won the European Cup with Manchester United and was named European Footballer of the Year and FWA Footballer of the Year. The Irish Football Association described him as the greatest player to ever pull on the green shirt for Northern Ireland. George Best, so full name George Best, date of birth. So he was born in Belfast, Northern Ireland, United Kingdom. Now, date of death, 25th of November 2005. He died at the age of 59.
He was an old man.
Place of death, London, England, United Kingdom. He died in London, basically.
How did he die?
Liver. He died from his liver. He had liver problems because another thing with George Best, he had alcohol issues.
Yeah, I thought so.
He was an alcoholic.
He won to 1963, so he spent 2 years in the youth academy. He spent a year at United.
Oh, there he is.
United. He went to Judas Guide on loan. He went to Dubstill Town loan. Went to Stockport County, then Cork Celtic.
I'm quitting. This guy's only winning 3-0 and it's only 11th minute.
He went to Bournemouth, Hong Kong Rangers. Like death.
Sure.
So Best, yeah. So let me just tell you this: Best continued to drink, and he was sometimes seen in his local pub in suburban London. On October 3rd, 2005, he admitted in intensive care and at private Cromwell Hospital in London, suffering from a kidney infection caused by the side effects of ammonium suppressive drugs used to prevent his body from rejecting his transplanted liver. So he had a transplanted liver. He had kidney problems. On October 27th, newspapers stated that Best was close to death and he was sent a farewell message to his loved ones. Close friends in the game visited his bedside to make their farewells, including Rodnish Marsh and 2 other members of the United Trinity, Bobby Charlton, Dennis Law. On November 20th, the British tabloid News of World published a picture of Best at his own request, showing him in his hospital bed with I don't know. Anyway, along with a warning about the dangers of alcohol, with his message: Don't die like me. In the early hours of the 25th of November 2005, treatment was stopped. Later that day, he died at age 59 as a result of a lung infection and multiple organ failure. It was last year or 2 years ago. Yeah.
He came with the Cruyff turn, isn't it?
Huh?
He came with the Cruyff turn.
Like, Cruyff should be an icon in this game. No doubt. Should be. George Best as well. Even though he had issues with alcohol and all that, he was a great player.
my friends.
So, just to give you a warning, from me reading that out, just don't drink. Or don't drink too much, you know.
Live streaming when you weren't even talking about it. When you were talking about like trying to guess who's midfield, like who would you want to pack or yeah.
Hold on.
Is that you, James?
You know the point where I said George Best, you know when I mentioned George Best, it's actually there. When I first mentioned it to Dre.
Is that when the video, is that when it started?
Yeah, that's on the live stream there now, so I'm gonna give that a like right there. There, you've been liked.
Yay. Write something, just so I know it's definitely you.
Probably.
Apparently you only get £2 for 1,000 views, which is kind of dumb.
Alright, I'm typing something, then you certainly know it's me.
I can't see what it is, but I need to go on my phone.
I just sent it there now.
Wait, what's the video called? Is it called Fortnite?
The video is called